Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be sharing with you my favourite winter date perfumes. For a fragrance to be date worthy for me, it has to tick so many boxes. It has to be absolutely amazing. It has to smell gorgeous, sexy, but not overly in your face. It has to be sophisticated. It has to have presence, but not be too overpowering. The longevity has to be amazing. So many factors go into me choosing a date fragrance. I think it's one of those occasions when I really take my time in choosing my fragrance. And winter is also my favourite season for fragrances as well. A lot of these perfumes that I'm going to share with you I do only wear in winter. It is just their time to shine, so I thought that I would share them with you in this video. And before we get into it, if you'd like to see more from me, then do be sure to subscribe and hit the bell. You can also follow me over on Instagram if you want to, and let's get straight into this. So I have 3 designer fragrances and 5 niche fragrances to share with you. You guys know I do generally prefer my niche fragrances. I just really like original scents that you don't smell on many people. For me, for a department store perfume to really grab my eye, it has to be original. It just has to really be amazing. So the ones that I'm sharing with you are my absolute favourite affordable fragrances. They all smell absolutely amazing. The first 2 that I'm going to show you are from the perfume shop. They really kindly stocked me up on 2 of my favourites, but these are both fragrances that I have bought with my own money before, and this isn't sponsored by the way. But the first fragrance that I have to share with you is Dior Addict. This is such a gorgeous white floral vanilla. This smells so smooth. It's a perfect balance of florals and vanilla. I can really smell the orange blossom in here. It smells like jasmine. It smells like a gorgeous smooth vanilla. It is so sexy. It also smells a little bit cinnamony to me, even though I don't think that that is one of the notes. Oh, I love this. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. It's very kind of sophisticated, sexy, and glam. It would work so well as an evening date perfume, or if you're like me and you like to wear heavier scents during the day, then this would work perfectly during the day as well. It's such a beautiful fragrance, and I don't smell this on many people. Next up is one that I mentioned in a video a few months ago. I discovered it last summer and I got a little 30ml bottle. I made my way through it and the perfume shop really kindly stocked me up on it with a big bottle. This is Mugler's Alien. This was launched so many years ago, but I only smelled it last summer because I did not like the bottle. I just bypassed it because I saw the bottle and thought, no, that's not for me. Perfect example of never judge a book by its cover. The smell of this perfume is absolutely magical. It's jasmine, it's amber, 2 notes that I absolutely love in my fragrances. It's sweet, it's seductive, it creates this aura around you where anywhere you go you'll leave this trail of just absolute gorgeousness. It smells, it's unbelievable. I always get compliments when I wear this. It's one of those few fragrances that I think works all year round for any occasion. I would wear this during the day to pop to the shops, and I would also wear it on a date. It is quite popular, I will say that, but with good reason. It's absolutely amazing. The next perfume I have to show you is my last designer fragrance, and it holds such a special place in my heart. I have worn this on so many dates in wintertime and it just holds such special memories for me. This is Tom Ford's Noir. This is actually also available at the perfume shop, although I didn't buy this from the perfume shop. I bought it a couple of years ago now and I've worn it so much, but like I said, it is available there. They do have some amazing Black Friday deals going on this week as well, so definitely check those out if you want to get your hands on any of these. This just It is such a sexy fragrance. This is a sexy, like femme fatale fragrance. It's dark, it's smooth, it's sexy, it's rich, it's a little bit sweet, but it doesn't smell overly feminine. I think that this, even though it is Noir pour Femme, it is quite unisex smelling in my opinion. It does have that sweetness to it, but it's just got this smoothness. It's slightly vanilla-y, slightly ambery, ever so slightly spicy. Oh, it's just, this is one that whenever I wear it, I'm just like, yes, I smell great. I actually own quite a few Tom Ford fragrances from his private collection, but for dates, I always go back to this one, which is from his more affordable line. There's just something about this fragrance, I absolutely love it. It's amazing. You need to smell this. Moving on to some niche fragrances. These are obviously more expensive, but they are some of my absolute favorite fragrances. I need to share them with you. I wear them on dates. And like I said, this week's Black Friday deals, the perfect time to stock up on fragrances. So the first one that I have to share with you is newer in my collection, but I just think it would be the perfect winter date fragrance. The next winter date I go on, I am wearing this. This is Maison Francis Kurkdjian Grand Soir. So Francis Kurkdjian is a famous perfumer. He's created some of the world's best-selling fragrances like Le Male for Jean Paul Gaultier. He created Elie Saab for Elie Saab, among so many others, and he eventually launched his own fragrance brand. And this is just such a masterpiece of a fragrance. I have worn this every day for the past week straight. I love this. It's a amber vanilla fragrance. It contains tonka. It somehow to me smells spicy, even though I don't think there are any spices listed in the notes. It's such a smooth, rich, decadent, sophisticated, sensual fragrance. I love this. This is a unisex fragrance, and this is a little bit sweet, but it's not overly feminine, and I think that that is so sexy on a date. The longevity of this fragrance is absolutely amazing. If you spray this for an evening out, you will be able to smell it on yourself the next day. If you wear it and you're wearing a jacket or a scarf, you'll be able to smell it on your clothes, and I love that in a fragrance. If you haven't gathered by this point in the video, I love amber vanilla scents, and I think they're so seductive, and I think they're perfect for dates. This is the ultimate winter date night perfume for the femme fatale. This is not a wallflower girl type of fragrance. This is definitely a woman who knows what she wants, knows how to get it, and goes after it. And by contrast, my next one is very different, but still just as amazing. So this is Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. I love this fragrance. This is one that would work all year round, but it's a sweet marshmallow vanilla. I really like vanilla, don't I? But it's not kind of girly sweet. It's a definite woman's fragrance. It's just so beautiful. It creates this kind of cloud around you of just yumminess. This is apparently Rihanna's favorite fragrance. I've just heard that. And also apparently loads of celebrities that have met Rihanna say that she smells absolutely unbelievable. This does smell just so sexy. It's really yummy, like I said. It's a gorgeous, sophisticated, sweet scent. This to me is a daytime winter date fragrance. I wear this on an evening during summer. I love this fragrance because I love sweet scents, but I don't like scents that are overly girly or young. This is a sweet scent for women. It's not overly sweet though, it's a little bit powdery. Like I said, it's that marshmallow accord, it's got orange blossom, it's got neroli, all notes that I absolutely love. There's vanilla in the base to just kind of give it that smooth creaminess. it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing, it's amazing. It is so feminine. Obviously, this is a unisex fragrance as well. Most niche scents are, I mean, no fragrance is obviously for men or for women. It just depends what you like, but obviously they're usually targeted one way or another, whereas niche fragrances are pretty much mainly all unisex, I would say, from my experience. This is a unisex fragrance, but it's more feminine. It's quite sweet. It's quite light, but it projects amazingly. You can smell this from 2 to 3 feet away. It's another one that just creates a cloud of yumminess around you. It's so amazing. I love it so much. My next fragrance is Hilly by Widian. This is another fragrance that I've mentioned on my channel before. I love this. I think that this is perfect all year round. I love that this smells different in different climates. I mean, all fragrances do. Obviously, different climates bring out the different notes in fragrances. So this is a beautiful floral fragrance. It really smells so captivating. It smells like you're in a beautiful garden with so many flowers at nighttime. I've mentioned that before, but that is where this fragrance takes me. It smells so sensual, and I feel like in summer I pick up more of those floral notes, but when I wear this in cold weather, there's cinnamon in here, there's deeper notes, and those really come out in the colder weather. It's been 5 degrees in the northeast of England for the past week. I'm not feeling it, but I love wearing certain fragrances in that type of cold weather, and this is one of them, along with Grand Soir. This is just, again, an absolute masterpiece. It is so sophisticated. Oh, it's opulent. This is actually opulent. I love it so much. This is such a gorgeous date fragrance for daytime or nighttime during winter. Next is one that, again, I've mentioned before, maybe about a year ago in a favourites video. It's an absolute favourite for autumn and winter. It is Ombre Nuit by Christian Dior. This is from their private collection. It smells unbelievable. Obviously, this is an amber fragrance, but this smells so different to any of the others that I've mentioned previously in this video. Again, it's a warm fragrance. It has a little bit of sweetness, but not as much sweetness as Grand Soir. It's so sophisticated. It's got rose in here. It smells a little bit spicy again, even though I don't think that this has any spicy notes, but it is one of those fragrances that when I put on, I feel a certain way. I just feel put together. This is a gorgeous, warm, rich fragrance. All of these fragrances that I'm mentioning are, in my opinion, within like a certain sort of family of fragrances. I feel like if you like one of them, you'll probably like all of them. This is really one of the most decadent smelling fragrances that I own in my collection. When I first bought this, I did the whole thing where you sit down with somebody from Dior and they kind of give you different perfumes to smell. They don't tell you what they are, they ask you what you like, they ask you what kind of setting you would wear this perfume in, and this was one of the ones she gave to me to smell, and I was like, I would wear this to a black tie dinner, I would wear this on an evening when I'm dressed up to the nines, and that is what this fragrance is to me. If you're going somewhere really special, this is the fragrance. If you're going for a gorgeous meal on a nighttime, this is such a beautiful fragrance for that. I do also wear this during the day, but only when I'm really making a special effort. And last, but by absolutely no means least, these were in no particular order by the way guys, is Kayali Vanilla 28. I love this fragrance because I love to pair it with so many of my other fragrances. It smells amazing by itself. It's just a vanilla, obviously, fragrance, but it's a really sophisticated vanilla. It's quite warm. It is very sweet, but it has that sort of grown-up, sophisticated element to it, which I really like. I like to wear this on its own, kind of more during the day, but on an evening for a date, I quite often like to just spritz a little bit of this on top of quite a few of the ones that I've just showed you actually. This smells amazing over Ambre Nuit, over Grand Soir, over, what else do I wear this with? Dior Addict, Tom Ford Noir Parfum. Basically any of my fragrances that already contain vanilla, I like to pair this with, especially the ones that are more unisex, because this is a very sweet, very feminine smelling fragrance. So I like to just add it over those fragrances just to kind of give them a different vibe every once in a while. And like I said, if I'm feeling a more feminine vibe, then this, say over the top of Ambre Nuit or Grand Soir, works amazingly well. So I'm going to leave the links to all of the fragrances that I've mentioned in this video in the description box below, and because it's Black Friday week, I'm going to search for you for the best deals and I'll link those ones, just because a lot of these fragrances, the niche ones that I've mentioned, are quite expensive. So I'll find out the best deals for you if there are any, and I'll link them down below in the description box. Do let me know if you gained some inspiration from this video, if you wear any of the same fragrances that I do, and if you don't, what are your go-to winter fragrances? I would really like to know. But those are the fragrances that I love to wear in winter, especially on dates. Those are just the best of my winter collection. Do be sure to give the video a cheeky little thumbs up as always if you enjoyed it, guys, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye!